Hello, I'm Jim.
I'm Derek, and welcome to our video. Thank you for clicking on the video and to learn more about us. We know that it is a very brave decision for you to choose adoption, and we hope that you will learn a little bit about us and like us.
We met in 2008.
In 2008, we worked on a TV show together, and for me, it was love at first sight.
Me too.
Since then, we got married in 2012 in New York, and all of our friends from around the world came in to watch us get married, which was a very magical night. And then in 2015, we adopted our first son in Phoenix, Arizona. His name is Levi, and so now we're a family of 3.
And now we're looking for a sibling for Levi.
Yeah, we've always thought together that we've always wanted at least 2 children. Both of us grew up with siblings. I have 2 brothers.
And I have a brother and a younger half brother and sister.
So for us, family has been really important, and to grow up with, other people in our lives that we can play with, share things with, and to learn from. So in choosing to do adoption, it's because we decided that, that was the best place. There's so many children out there who are in search of homes or need a good home, and we are able to provide that. We live in Burbank, California. We live in a 3-bedroom home with 2 bathrooms. We chose this area because it has a great school district.
Yeah, and it's a great neighborhood. We know all our neighbors, and we go to block parties, and there's a lot of kids on the street. So it's a great place to live.
Yeah, the funny thing is when I first walked into this house, I was like, oh my God, this is the place. I think that we can raise the best family. There's a great backyard. Everything is local here. Not only are the schools are great, but every Christmas, it's so funny, each of the neighborhood itself, our block, hosts a Christmas neighborhood party where each house hosts an entree or an appetizer, and we sing carols at the end. So there's that great family tradition, or a great tradition that we have, and we celebrate all the time.
When I first met Derek, I fell in love with him immediately because he is so passionate and organized and driven. He is one of the most driven humans I've ever met, and when he puts his mind to something, he gets it done. As soon as we started dating, we just created a whole bunch of life goals that included getting a house together, getting married, starting a family, and we mapped out our plan, and Derek has always kept us on course and kept us moving forward to build our family. One of my favorite things about him is that his love of all things magical, his love of Disney and kids, and watching him play with our friends' kids before we had a kid, and watching him play with Levi, and just the joy in his eyes and his imagination and the way he just joins in with their play and becomes part of their world is truly magical. And he is a wonderful father and a wonderful husband, and I look forward to seeing how our family continues to grow.
Jim and I dated for 4 years before we got married, and the thing about Jim that I think everyone loves is his sense of adventure. Adventure's always out there. As a former Eagle Scout, he used to travel a lot and used to go out camping and all of that, and that's something that I love and am passionate about in terms of things that he loves to do. The great thing about our relationship, and the thing I love most about Jim, is he lets me be who I am. I can be silly, I can be youthful, but I can also be serious and ambitious and really work really hard. But know that his heart is so big and he's so loving all the time that he cares more just, about not just about me and our home and our family, but also about his family and everything around him. He's so passionate about what he does. He loves reading all the time, which we instill into our family as well. We read to Levi every morning, every evening. When we brush our teeth, we read in some way, shape, or form. And the best part about our relationship is we also like to read the same books. We'll pick a book and then we'll have our own mini book club, and we'll read and then discuss the book, which I think helps foster our relationship, helps us grow into better people, and that's why I love him. One of the things that's really important to us is family dinners. You know, both of us work, but every night we have dinner together.
And we take turns cooking, but then we can all talk about our days. And Levi's in daycare, but we normally get a little write-up about what he did that day.
I think the funny thing is that what you don't imagine is a lot of our food also comes from our garden. Jim is this like master farmer.
No, I'm not a good gardener, but I'm trying to learn.
But you know, outside in our backyard, we grow lots of fruits and vegetables. You know, the funny thing is when Levi and when all of our kids grow up, they'll be able to learn. Both of us were honor students when we were in high school and college, and the funny thing is we still keep in touch with our colleges. So to us, you know, academics and education have always been important. So our family and our extended family is really big. You know, we have family from Korea, from China, from Ecuador. And so our family traditions and what we do with our families is very diverse. Yeah. And we thought really long and hard about adopting. You know, even with our first child, we, you know, looked at all the opportunities and looked at all the different choices that we could have made, and we thought adoption would be the best way to go.
And after doing a lot of research, we really were drawn to open adoption because we always want to make sure that our children know where they came from and their background. I'm a huge into genealogy and family history, and they'll always want to know who their birth parents were and the story of love that brought them to our family. So we want to thank you so much for watching our video and for considering us, and we're happy to talk to you and answer any questions you might have, or to go deeper into who we are or why we might be a good fit for your child.
Thank you, and we look forward to your call.
Thank you so much.